Good afternoon from Malacca. Malacca is a small little town on the coast of Malaysia. We're about 2 hours from Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, so we're gonna take the day and explore see what this town has to offer. But first, we need some food.
Because I'm hungry. So first impression, this city definitely makes its money from tourism. There's like those little Spider-Man bikes everywhere. Yeah. There's like characters with like a tip box just like in Times Square. And the ultimate sign that a city lives from tourism, a Hard Rock Cafe.
But it's quite popular to do day trips from Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
So if that is something you're interested in, we'll put that link down below, QR code on the screen.
Sure.
But we're gonna explore it on our own today and yeah.
Definitely, I feel like this, as soon as the sun is going to go down and it's going to be not as hot as right now, this city is going to come alive 10 times more. So Tracy decided to start with dessert. She has a Portuguese egg tart, and you might be like, Portuguese food in Malaysia? Yes, because actually in the 1500s, the Portuguese came here to colonize, and then they got kicked out by the Dutch, and then eventually the Dutch traded Jakarta for this place to the British. So all kinds of different food influence here.
Yeah.
Is it as good as the one you had in Portugal or no? Okay.
It's no good, but no. So we just walked a little bit further outside of the touristy area and we found this place to get some noodles and we got some Melaka spicy mee goreng. They're pretty good.
Big fan. The noodles are super good, but it's funny because it literally says on the menu that it's a spicy dish, and I'm always wondering, like, is it actually how they normally serve it? Or when the guy is like looking at me ordering, little boy from Canada, he's like, okay, I'm gonna make it like medium spicy for him.
I do have to say, while being here, spice level isn't super high. You can usually get a good read because you ask for a little bit of spice and it's spicy, then you're like, oh, okay, but like, not too bad. Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah, I like spicy food and this is like the perfect amount of spice. So if they made it special for me, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
This was super nice and only 10 ringgit a plate, which is super reasonable. So would suggest, and it's just like outside of that street.
I would say that's pretty average. Like if you find a local spot around like 10 ringgit for a plate of noodles like that, that's, yeah.
Delicious and reasonable.
Yeah.
Apparently this buff guy is like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of Malaysia, the father of bodybuilding in the country. I wish I had a statue like that. Well, I wish I was this big, but I'm not.
Next up, we're going to Barrels, which is Malaysian chocolate. But we were recommended this place from our, I don't want to say Uber, but from our Grab driver to the airport, and he had nothing but great things to say. And we found a dedicated Barrels store, so let's
So Tracy has to check it out.
Yeah. So I've seen the tiramisu ones everywhere, like literally at grocery stores. So I feel like this might be a classic one that they sell. But then we found the Delights. They're crunchy chocolate biscuit ball with almond coated bittersweet chocolate. Looks great, so we're gonna get them.
The line is insane. Is the chocolate this good? Because there's so many people. It's that good. Okay. Can't wait. We've been in there for so long, I feel like it's 2026 now.
It is not.
To be honest, it did take over 20 minutes in line to like pay. Okay, this better be really, really good. That's so good.
That's good.
Okay, it's really good. Because of all the different Europeans that came to this specific town hundreds of years ago, the architecture is like super interesting. It goes from obviously some building that looks very Asian, but some that looks very Dutch, some that looks very Portuguese. Like it's very diverse. This is very kitsch, but at the same time, like I kind of wanna. I'm probably not gonna, but it appeals to me. I saw those, they look very pretty. It's probably a tourist trap, but I just wanted a mango smoothie. That's one delicious tourist trap there. Welcome to the main square of the city, the Red Square. Well, I don't have to explain to you why it's called the Red Square. It's also called the Dutch Square because this was left here by the Dutch. Why is it red though? This is what's interesting about it. This was not red when the Dutch were occupying this region. It became red after the British painted it for maintenance reason because of the beetle nut that are red and were staining the buildings. Fun fact.
That makes sense. Otherwise, this has been here for almost 140 years.
Something else that's very popular is an actual little cruise on the river. It looks pretty nice, so we'll see.
Normally these things are quite expensive, but to be honest, this was only 33 ringgit a person, so around $10 Canadian. 11, sorry, Canadian a person.
The last person got in, they closed the gate, and we went like within a second and a half. No safety brief, no anything. I don't think there's life jacket anyway, so we're good.
For the rest of it, pretty cool. So we're just taking a quick break, go back, freshen up because of course the humidity and the heat of the day. But I'm gonna show you where we're staying because I think it's super cute and it's walkable to all these places. Welcome to the Nest House. So this here is laid out as a house with I think 8 different rooms in it. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, we have a room here with a beautiful AC and fan, which is fantastic right now. We even have a desk, there's free Wi-Fi, we have a TV, and a private bathroom downstairs. There's a communal pantry there. So they have a whole bunch of coffees, they even have noodle cups, they have a few snacks, and they have filtered drinking water there too. So that's impressive. I haven't really seen that in just normal guest houses. I love it.
And the bed is pretty comfy. Have our own car. It's not super fast, but has a lot of personality and it just works. We're so independent. Now we're gonna head to the famous Mosque on the Sea. You'll see why it's called like that. It looks super nice, and apparently it's like the best spot for sunset. Not sure we're gonna have a great sunset, but let's go anyway. So we made it to, it's kind of like a little island. You have to like cross the little causeway to access this part. To be honest, most of this island looks a little bit abandoned, but the mosque looks stunning, so unique, like nothing I've seen before.
So as you come in, there are places to rent the headscarf, and even if you don't have pants or a long sleeve, but I just had my own, and the only difference on this one is that she actually basically put the headscarf on properly instead of just like a just nonchalantly covering. I guess that's kind of the way to put it. So yeah, we're all ready to go.
So the actual name of this mosque is Masjid Salat Melaka, but it's also known as the Mosque on the Sea or the Mosque on the Water. It was built only in 2006, so it's a fairly recent structure compared to everything else in this region. This is also a man-made island, and just because I like fun fact, this costed 10 million ringgits. That's a lot of money. So this is one of the rare mosques in the world that is actually built on water. A lot of people are saying that this is a floating mosque. Well, not really. It's actually built on stilt, but the entirety of the mosque is actually over water, and it has an incredible view, like just water as far as you can see, and the sun actually sets right there.
it turned out pretty good.
This is definitely a top spot to come see sunset. I mean, it's stunning even though like the sky is a little bit cloudy tonight. But even though I make it look all pretty and stuff in the video, this is what it looks like. There's a lot of people. There's a couple buses. So we just parked the car and we are on our way back to Jonker Street. But at night it becomes Jonker Street Night Market, and I think it's gonna look much different. In the meantime, all the tricycles are still around, but at night they're even cooler because they're full of neons and lights and stuff. It's quite something.
Welcome back to Jonker Street Market. This time it is fully closed to cars, only pedestrians.
Whoa.
A little more chaotic. And a lot going on.
And there's so much street food, which we are here for it. I feel like this channel is slowly turning into us eating street food around the world. This is not the purpose, but we'll keep doing a lot of that. For a first meal, it looks like something that's probably gonna go viral on TikTok, definitely. This is hot chicken flavor ramen omelet. It looks insane. It's like a pack of like hot ramen that they put in an omelet with a sausage, with cheese, fold it up, chop it up, put it in a box, ready for your mouth.
It's definitely not easy to eat. Everything's falling out. I don't even know where to start.
Don't try to be elegant, just go for it.
It's a hot ramen.
Spicy?
Everything just fell apart. Which I expected, to be honest. But it's really good. The flavor is really good. If I can ever get a full bite.
As complicated it is to eat, it's so good. It's something that I would have never thought of eating together, like literally ramen inside an omelet, but boy is it good.
My nose is running, my mouth's on fire. But I'll do it again because it's so good. Hi, how are you? Can I get 3? Yeah. Can I get 2 sausage and 1 honey chicken? This is super interesting. They call it egg burger. So from what I see, it looks like some sort of like batter with eggs and then something in the middle. We're getting 1 honey chicken and 2 sausages. Why not? Street food here is so interesting. Thank you very much. 3 for 12 ringgits? I mean, good deal.
Think of a non-sweet version of a McGriddle. So there's like pancake batter on one side, or at least it seems to be that way. And then the egg and sausage in the middle. I like it.
And that says something because Tracy's not a big fan of eggs in general.
Yeah.
This would be so good for breakfast.
Yeah.
But it's good at 8:30 p.m. too. These guys are everywhere. So we are filming this on a Saturday night, probably the busiest night for the market, so it's quite chaotic, but I kind of like the ambiance. There's nothing like a good night street market, right?
Right. This place honestly just never ends. As soon as you think you're done, you turn and there's more.
So we just walked the full main street. There's, like Tracy said, like little side street that you can go as well. But there's obviously a lot of repeat. So as long as you walk about half of it, you've seen everything in terms of street food and even in terms of like all the shoes and clothing and trinkets that you can buy. Again, lots of doubles, but super cool. We need to eat one more thing. We don't know what it's gonna be yet. Something sweet?
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna agree with this one, but we've been seeing that dragon's beard candy.
Yes, 100%. I'm very intrigued about that because I have no idea what it is.
Yeah. So I don't know why, but like I've discovered, no, more like it's coming over to our side of the world now in the Western world, but mochi, and I really like it. And I've seen a couple places, so we might end up getting that, but we just need to make sure that we have enough cash left on us to get both. Yeah, see, like it actually is candy.
Got a good news and a bad news. The good news, we've got the dragon candy, which looks very intriguing.
So intriguing.
The bad news is we're out of cash, so we can't do the mochi too. Are you sad?
No, because I've been wanting to try this.
Yeah, that's
too,
fair.
So we have two flavors, the pandan and I keep wanting to say banana. It is not banana. Sorry, pandan, an original. So I think we need to try the original first. I don't know how to eat it. It's gonna like disintegrate. In all honesty.
Put it in your mouth?
No, I can't pick it up. No.
Is it stuck in your teeth? Is it gooey? Let me zoom on your face. Mmm.
Because of the like icing sugar or flour, as soon as it hits your mouth, it gets super like gummy and chewy. But that is fantastic. It tastes like a Snickers. Inside with the peanut mixture and then how it goes chewy. Tastes like there's like a nougat there. I am a huge fan. Wow.
The texture is so weird. It has the same texture and the same taste as the Snickers, but without the chocolate.
So the pandan one, they're very similar. I like the original better.
Tracy is so lucky that I didn't bring enough cash money because I would have forced her on one of those 1,000%. Actually, this one with the Pikachu.
Oh my goodness.
You're lucky.
I am. Yeah.
She was like earlier. She was like, "I am not going on those," and I was like, "Oh, we'll see."
I said the
we'll
only
see.
way I'd do it is if you got the minion one.
Oh yeah, there was one from the Minions.
Yeah.
The rest are all Baby Shark, Pikachu, Spider-Man, and Captain America.
Yes. Couple Hello Kitty.
Oh, lots of Hello Kitties actually. Well, Malacca, is it worth visiting? Definitely. It's a very cool and unique city that doesn't look like anything else here in Malaysia. With that being said, one day is plenty.
Yeah, I think it's like if you're road tripping through or you want to do a day trip in, then that is fine. Spending more than a day, unless you're super into history.
Yeah, lots of museums and things like that, but if you just want to have
lots of good food, lots of markets.
Yeah, if you want to have one fun day, definitely worth it. Come on the weekend so you can go to the night market because it's only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, we left out. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah, I read that online.
Whoops.
And that's pretty much it for us. So if you want to see where we stayed, book any activities that we've done, scan this QR code or check out down below. It's getting really loud. So until next time, see you guys.
In the next one.